Hey, what's going on, guys? Khordmaster is here. Welcome to Mastering Chords, sponsored by KMATS, your #1 stop shop for math, English language arts, and piano tutorials. www.kmats.co. Check it out. All right, today we are taking a look at the Chords to Best Part by Daniel Caesar featuring H.E.R, aka H.E.R. Let's do it. All right, so it's kind of like this. All right, first chord. Check this out. The notes we're playing here are D, A. What is this next note? C sharp and F sharp. Right? So D, A, C sharp, F sharp. Now, if I take these notes and I just take this last note and bring it over here, what is this chord? We've talked about this chord before. D major triad, and this is a C sharp, so D major 7, right? Okay, but it's a D major 7, but the second note is moved up an octave. So I use a specific notation for that. Let me see what I've used in the past, see if this will make sense. Yeah, so I call this, like, this is how I wrote this: D major 7 up 3. That means move the third note up an octave. I think that's fair. Move the third note up an octave. Then, so what is this chord here? So I'm going to take these last two notes and move them over here. And see that this is an A minor 7, where the third and the fifth are moved up an octave. A minor 7. And how did I write this? Yep. Or actually, I think I did it this. Third up an octave, fifth up an octave. So I think I did 3 and then up, 3 caret. So kind of like this, I guess. And when I type it on the computer, right, it's a caret symbol. So I think the caret is kind of like this. All right, you with me? Third is only up an octave. Third and fifth move up an octave. So again, here, B and D. So this is a G major 7, where the third and fifth are up an octave. And if anyone has a different way, any chord masters, students out there. Oh, also, hang on. This whole time I was doing this, one sec, guys. Oh boy, top down. We should have been on this one. Now you can see my face, but we'll keep all this in here. That's okay. You didn't need to see my face for the first part, did you? Now you can see it. What's up, everybody? All right. Yeah, if there's any other chord masters out there who have different ways of notating these chords, let me know. I'm kind of curious to know, like, this is what I've been using, my nomenclature. It makes sense for me. It's logical. It's specific. Play this chord, move the third up an octave. Play this chord, move the third and fifth up an octave. Play this chord, move the third and fifth up an octave. So that to me makes sense, but I'm curious to know if anyone else has different ways. So D and F. So this one is a B flat major 7, where the third and fifth are up an octave. B flat major 7, where the third and fifth are up an octave. And then this last chord, all right, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna like play what I have written down, and let's see if it's indeed the chord that I know that it is, that I just played the first time through. So I have written down a D sus4 second inversion over B flat. Let me write that. D sus4 sounds so convoluted, but let's see. We should know how to play this over B flat. So over B flat means that the left hand is doing the same thing, because this was just over B flat. So let's see, D sus4 second inversion is what? D sus4 second inversion. I think it's this and then D, G. Yeah. There you go. But D sus4 second inversion. Oh, B over what? B flat? Let me see. Let me see. Whoops. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, it's just this. It's literally that. It is indeed that. It's a D sus4 second inversion over B flat. Now, is there any other way that we can... I don't think there's any other way to represent this chord. So when you get to this point, you can kind of like investigate, play a few things, rearrange some of the notes and see. But I don't think there's another way to represent that. I think that's what it is. It's a D sus4 second inversion over B flat. And it's played. I kind of like that weird version. And then let me say one more thing here too. So when you're playing these chords, you have the song down. All right, excellent. But like you could just play around with it a little bit and make it sound different, right? You could do certain things. So check this out. So I like doing this. So what am I doing? I'm playing all these chords, and I'm just adding an embellishment, if you want to call it that, of 2/2 steps higher than the highest note that I'm playing in the version of the chord I'm playing. So, for example, right? So I'm doing this, and I'm adding 2/2 steps higher, which is this note. And that's actually not always the case, actually, because 2/2 steps higher would be this for the second chord. But that's horrible. So I guess let's see what's happening. So here it's 2/2 steps higher. Here it's 1/2 step higher. 2/2 steps. Last one could be whatever. That's weird. So 2/2 steps or just right at the note itself. All right, let me see, Command 2, boom. Okay, so that, my friends, I'm leaning forward because the lighting is so much better when I'm closer like this. But when I'm back here, I look darker. It's darker, right? Because the light is not enough. So I'm gonna figure that out. I think there's some ways to come around or get around that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna bring this light over here, the one that's causing that halo ring thing in the background. I'm gonna bring that a little closer to me. I thought about doing this before, and now we're gonna go ahead and do it. And I think we should be able to tilt this down a little. Let's just see how that is, just like that. So, not great, not terrible. I don't know. Tilt it, tilt. Trying to get like, yeah, I guess that's not bad. That's better, I think. I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if there's any questions. Check out my Patreon. Check out my Substack. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Peace. Boom. 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 Weird. As always. That's how we do things here. Peace.